Hello and welcome. Right, we are back on Pallegney. The harvest is busy harvesting. Now, didn't we say we're just going to do one? Isn't that the only one that was ready as well? Or was it? Let me just have a look. Let's have a look. Yeah, 64 is not ready yet, and these are not ready either. Everything's planted. It really is a matter of like, so I think I'm going to assist. Oh, we've then got to, yeah, lend another header, haven't we? But just a bit of patience is required, I would imagine, really. It's going to be an awful lot. Well, I don't think... Oh, are we dragging something along? No. We're all good. It's just the grass bending under the weight of these big wheels. We could... It's not going to cost us that much. It's a lease of like little 6-metre headers. They're not that expensive to actually buy. We haven't got one down at the shop or anything, have we? Have we got anything jobs to do, though? Yeah, like the wool and stuff like that. You see, you've got jobs to do. Let's not, let's not sweat it. Let's grab. Now, there's a lot of... It's amazing, actually. I keep coming on Pallegney. I've been on Pallegney for a long time, but obviously I've not always... It's sort of seen a lot of changes, as in like mods that I've done have changed an awful lot and things like that. Right, so let's just... Yeah, so my fertilizer spreader has now got stabilizers and has gone back in for testing. Yeah, I've literally put that back in this in the middle of the night, basically. Yeah, on my where I normally make a bit of content. Ooh, that's a little bit... Yeah, that's not quite right. That's now too high. Or... No, actually it's uneven. When you look at it, actually, it's terribly uneven. So we need to do something about that. Yeah, I've corrected this. It was wrong on somewhere else. I can see now, looking at the level on that, actually is right at the back. It's just wrong at the front. So it's going to cost us a fortune, and we shouldn't need to do this. It's not like we've not got the money, though, I suppose. So from about there, I should say, we go like that. It should be about right. Of course, we're going to bury the... Yeah, it's about right, though. When you look at it, it really is a little bit wrong. Just a little, I think. Yeah, so from about there, I should... Oh, no, that's... Yeah, that's more like it. Yeah, just a bit too tall. But you can still see the things, so it's got to be fairly right. That pipe should be underneath. So that looks about right. Yes, costing... Oh, it's only... Yeah, wasn't too bad. Two odd thousand. I don't think that's too terrible, all things considered. Right, now we'll do a little tiny bit of softening with a little brush. Well, no, Giants called it a brush. Yeah, I was thinking that sounded a bit odd, but it is really. They call it a brush, change brush shape and all that type of stuff, so it's not really wrong. It's actually right. It's a digital brush, really, I suppose. Let's just gently feather that in to make it... Yeah, so we want it to be fairly level, otherwise these, yeah, so they hopefully will pop up, or if we remind them when we go close to them. This one, like, it's only a little, this one, though. We are going to bury the... Where is the good point on that? It is about the middle of the green now, so we need to do that from about there, which means also we're going to suck that back to where it should be. And... seem to suddenly jump up a bit. That is about... It's where I actually did it, so it was my eye that was wrong. Not by a lot, though, I must admit. It's not too terrible. It is a bit... Let's see, is there somewhere on this side that is about right? Not really. No, it was about the bestest place that I could have done it. Can we knock it down a little bit with the knockdown tool, just to try and get the level just about right, and then move from there. That's about right. Level from there. That should be about right. And then take it back to where we... Yeah, you can see how big over we were, can't you, really? Quite a bit. Oh, now it's... No, it's not far off. Right, now we'll do a bit of softening with this huge bank that we just made. Yeah, I've got to be honest. I've got to say one thing. I've been slating Giants a lot because the game is a disgrace, really, for how long it's been done. But it is. There's certain things that I really do appreciate. That the grass, and I know it's a little thing. That that needs spinning around. Yeah, the grass, the tools are probably the best I've ever seen them. That one is one thing I'm gonna give you credit for, Giants. Definitely. Did we leave the... Where did we... I'm trying to think now. Let's have a look at our productions. I think here we've got the Bionic. It's got 40 tons of wool. That's not going down anywhere soon. That's got 85,000 litres of that. So I think the Bionic... Have I turned this up? I don't think I did. I should have done, because this is not doing what you'd expect it to do. And the supers are not quite as good as they should be either. So we've got 2 Bionics. They should be doing about 5 tons per day, by my reckoning, from what my golden rule I said. So they really do need tweaking. Otherwise, poor Pallegney is going to have like so much wool left over. I mean, we could sell the wool, it is true, but I'd sooner do things with it, which is, or even maybe like go for like supers. I could sort of like, I think the price difference is 47, 76, and it's 30,000. So I could pay 60,000, and I could update the XML in the background. I'll have an agreement with you. Is that just sitting there? What is that actually doing? Not. Farmer girl, I expected more of you, definitely. What on earth are you doing? You're stuck. You're stuck. Ooh. Oh, you're having a laugh. Oh, it's this header, isn't it? That's right. No, it's true. We've tried this before. It's sort of incapable of using. Well, you can see she did actually make a bit of progress, but we're now stuck and marooned in an island. We've got to hope that somehow we can, like, without too much damage, get out of this to actually get the little 6 metre. We did discover this a while back, and I had forgotten. So here's me berating the farmer girl, who's doing a very good job, and I don't know how she even... Yeah, we see, we're going backwards. That's never a good thing. Well, it appears that my thing about leasing that 6 metre header, it's actually true. We need to do it. So I think we'll sell that header because it's causing issues. I think we'll sell it where it is. I apologise for the it's going to look a bit bad, isn't it? But yeah, we'll sell you. Well, no, we're not going to get a lot, but you've caused issues one too many times. So to buy a header, we can afford it, can't we? Do we buy 2 6 metres? We might, these are special. I think we ought to buy 2 grain headers, 2 of the, let's just, Russell mash is what we're looking for. 2 Russell mashes. We'll go the 6 metres. They can both cope with that. Yeah. 1, 2. Now we need to grab this one to dig the way out for the other one. Right, okay then. See, that's managing quite nicely. Now we need to let that one out, and then we may as well use both now. It's going to be done in the blink of an eye. So it's not going to cause us any more issues ever again. That's not necessarily the best place to deliver that. It's very agile, this is, yeah, we give it a bit more. And you can jump in from one Russell mash to the next. No. You can sort of see the difference. Yeah, or feel the difference between how as a guess. Right, okay then, so did we do this field? Let's have a look, shall we? I'm not sure if we did or didn't. So field 65, is it? 6 metre here. I thought we'd actually done this, but that's something that we should have lines. It has. So we're going to go, yeah. We might actually get some action this time, and this one we're going to set also on that, but we're not going to set that anywhere near 65 here, loads. This one we're going to like go more into the middle for the ups and the downs. They'll probably crash into each other a little bit, admittedly. So just need to like zigzag into that. Just also check while we're here to make sure this has like got everything set up right. Yeah, no, it has. Yeah, we're all good. Right, let's leave that. Let's go grab a trailer because I think they're going to need one. Let's go grab the biggie. We will grab Massey, which is still attached. Grab that. We got ours. Yes, we have. I miss this a lot, actually, and the little one when I've not got it on a Let's Play. I know I could always buy it, but I always sort of try to sort of be roughly guided by the what we've got. So yeah, I really seriously miss it. Its speed of unload, and the little one likewise. Yeah, that's just really good. So put this down here like so. And we can then. We've got a bit of wheat there, haven't we, on the left hand side where somehow it did it. Right, okay, so let's just carry on with our job, which I believe we were doing the wool. We were like talking about upgrading to supers. It's a 47, 57, 67, it's 30,000, so that would be two 30,000s. With your agreement, I'll take 60,000 off and I'll upgrade these. We'll have new machinery put inside, and yeah, this has got well. I mean, there's no way that these are going to deal with that kind of like additional extra. So yes, my latest sort of bout of modding. Really, it's nice. I'm beginning to sort of blend things properly and stuff like that, and that's it's nice place to be as a modder, because the vehicles, again, there's still a lot for me to do on the vehicle side of things, that needs. Let's just run this. It doesn't really matter, does it? Because neither of them are like going to cope with the additional. So yeah, I've got lots of projects that I've sort of half started ages ago. I'd like to finish the ramps on my flatbed, and as far as I'm concerned, it's done, finished. So, and then I want to get on with a big BI Industries trailer that's a proper like 70 odd tonner. We'll stick this direct, it doesn't take time to run it down, does it? Let's be honest. So a bit of a cursory look, really. It doesn't look like it's going to be ready next month to me, but it can turn quickly. Do we need to be doing, isn't it the oils? Or have we already done the oils? No, then that's also, yeah, let's have a look in, because the oils, I'm sure it's the oils that are June, but nothing sort of banged out at me, really, that it was, oh, it is olive oil green. Smashing. So the olive oil is what we need to be selling, which we've got on the side of the road that a thief would have probably sold a long time ago. Yeah, let's grab this. There's another one. Yeah, this is awkward now. I've made this really difficult for myself with having multiple levels. But I know I was sort of right, but I think it was better to leave it as it was. And I've now got marooned with my weight, like catching on the edge. I think the only way is forward. Just sort of cheat a bit, unfortunately. Let's see if there's any sort of spare oils inside. Let's have a look. We can probably look like this. Oh, there's a bit of pig food as well. Rice, 11,000. Olive oil materials missing. Have I done the new oils? Let's just manage this. Oh no, it's, yeah, I want to have a look at it like that. So grapes and oils. I have, yes. It doesn't. We lost some oils probably because it's the new olive oil, isn't it? Yeah. Why has it not got any? I'm sure it had. Right, I'm gonna have to check this, aren't I? Yeah, I knew there'd be a casualty on this type of thing. It's always the case. Just catching the weight on the ground all the time. I have to sort of cheat a bit, I think. Yeah, it's still a bit low, really. It is really legitimately catching on the ground. Some of it's a collision, but it's still a bit bad. I don't think we need that really anyway for what we're doing. Let's grab the raisins so we can get to the oils, which, yeah, I'm going to have to investigate because we did put a shed load of olives in, and obviously it'll have lost them. And I thought I did this. I thought I went off. No, I don't know that I did. I did it especially for Pallegney. I was like trying to make bigger pallets on the olives and make in the, yeah, obviously we can see the old olive oil but the new one, and obviously it's lost the olives as well because it's not converted them to olives, my olives. It's like they've got the old ones. So let's sort this out, and I'll go into the backup save and I'll change the olives that were like, yeah, there's a big pile. This is going to earn us quite a bit of cash. It doesn't. Why did the time saving stock check not see this? I would have thought it should have seen this little lot. Right, I'm sorry, Carl. We're going to have to like do a bit of an emergency into the. Yeah, honestly, we're out of your way in a minute. Honest. We'll come back for those other twos. 6,000 litres of very expensive oil. So let's get this sold. So we should have more, and we should have more olives at least. So we shouldn't ever do that. I don't know. I'm not going around a bend like that. It's bad. Right. Profit. So I mean, this is one of our major profit. Ooh. Huh. Why did that like snatch them off when I got the belts on? Is that a new thing? Maybe it is. Maybe it is. I suppose it is. Yeah, it's not a bad feature. It's one of those things. Obviously, we've always had to always unstrap things so that the game sees them, so the straps sort of hide things, I suppose. It's not unnecessarily. It's quite a useful feature. Is it one that you would always want though? That's sometimes there's situations where you don't want that type of thing to happen. Is there ever a situation where you don't want that to happen? I'm not sure, but I'm quite sure Giants have thought it through. Although I don't know, when you think about the manure situation, I'm not really sure they thought that through very well. I seriously think that was a very, very bad call. That's crack. I mean, all the way through FS22, it was like on and off, on and off. And now FS25, it's on and off, on and off. And it's fixed, it's broken, it's fixed, it's broken. I've just, yeah, sick to my back teeth of it, really, if I'm honest. That's why I'm nearly always putting my enclosure down. But what about when you haven't got that? You know, like, I mean, I'm a modder, so I can do something about it. Most people have not got that luxury, so it's yeah, annoying for most people. Right, so then how are we doing on our fields? I expected them to like whiz and sort this by now. It's a bigger field than you think. It's not a little snippet, and they are little 6 million headers. They've dinted it. Admittedly, they have dinted it. They're not slouching or anything. It's only a couple of minutes anyway since she did that. So, right, we've done a couple of jobs. Did we do? No, we did take that down, yeah. So we need to sort out the olives a mess. So, yeah, the guava beans are working nicely. And they are actually, again, I don't know whether these are tweaking a little bit. 960 cycles. I'm never sure on how these actually work because they don't sort of do what they say on the tin at all. I'm not sure how they actually, but I think it produces about 4,000 litres of glue, 4,000 litres of guava beans, I think is pretty much what I've been seeing go through to this. Yeah, there's actually quite a bit of guar beans. It's the guar glue that's not actually managing to keep up. So I think the guar glue needs its cycles turning up a little. That's 2.4 tons. So maybe the guar glue is a bit of a special that we need a better guar glue machine, I'm thinking. Right, can we grab... Have we got a baler on this? I don't think we have. Didn't we? I know we've got the. I think we did. I'm sure we did because we made a song and dance of going to get the Anderson. So that brown baler on there is ours. Wow, nearly, very nearly. That's where that's left. So this is collapsed into the ground because it was already collapsed. That's what I'm finding on Let's Plays, because obviously when I remade it, it was like very unstable and it fell into the ground. Then you get this when the frame's on, it will now, yeah, like once you do that and all Let's Plays, it'll be actually okay. So then let's get on with the I feel the time lapses. Ooh, yes, this is what I was finding. It's the, I think that's my original collision that's doing that. Yeah, no, I don't think it's the collisions from those arms. I think it's... yeah, I thought I'd switched that off. I deleted it, in fact. Yeah, actually. So it could be the collisions from those arms. Because, of course, really, you're supposed to just go straight up to the arms and, like, yeah, you're not supposed to, like, you're always supposed to be connected. So as you're going towards it, I suppose, you know, it is what it is. It's not. Right, so then let's get cracking. Be careful. Although I think we have got narrow, so we may have got away with that, but that's not the point. Right, I'm going to say my words anyway. Yes, we have got, we could stick this course on, actually, and just, we have an altercate. Oh, no, it's just... The second one's waiting for the first one is all, which is they're supposed to. Yeah, there's no harm, no foul on this. So, field 65, 6 metre load course. And we shall set you on the very first waypoint, which is a stone throw away, really. And then we... I think we'll wait a minute because you really are in the way. Is that going to get that a little bit, or is it ignoring it? Or... No, it's not. It's got it. Oh, fantastic. So let's set you going on the first way again. Yeah, I still kick myself for like not... it's typical. I just never thought about it. I was sort of talking about the square bales that obviously the ARM team had made, those beautiful, fantastic square balers that I love. And And then I like was moaning about, and then I bought the round, but I was like, I mean, I know it's one of the, that's true actually. Before we start, let's just change this a little bit. I don't want to go like the silly size, but I do think, yeah, we go to the 182s, I think. So, yeah, we'll just see what size that is. We will, yeah, this first one will be the wrong size, of course. We'll go nearest now. It's like, watch you around, my bad. Right, so then, see, I mean, this one will be, there, let's just, I'd like to see actually how big this size is after this. Hold your horses. They're attacking each other. Now that really is pushing past that one, so. I'm going to say should actually get out of that now. Let's have a look. It looks like I think they're out of the oh, I hate that when I do that by mistake. I could have sworn I said enter. Could have sworn I did. We'll just say nearest, then we won't be far wrong, because the worker will work out where that's need to be. Right now then, let's get back to that baler, which is whizzing like it's wildlife. Yeah, it's one of those. It's a bit fast, isn't it? It is a bit, I've got to be honest. But, so let's see how big this is. This looks like, if that's fine, I would say it's going to be about 25 to 30,000 litres for a bale. Yeah, I don't think we don't want to go any bigger than that. I think it gets ridiculous if you go too much bigger. We shall find out soon enough. Yeah, it's missing bits as well. Let's go grab that odd bale, because otherwise it is going to really throw things out. Yeah, I was trying to sort out for this for Pallegney. I thought the olives, you know, I was trying to make the olives so that everything was bigger. Well, actually, mainly for the greenhouse, but obviously it then has a knock-on effect. Is that so true, actually? Are the olives actually coming through on the greenhouse? Yeah, so they're doing nicely. So have we got any? Oh, we have indeed. This is the olives as they appear. So this is a 5-ton box of. Oh, I can't grab it because it's 5,000 litres olives. Fantastic. So it is working. So let's go stick those straight in. We may as well take the two. That's a bit. Did I do the? I think they're the originals. The original grapes that were there before. Yeah, they are the 1,000 litre, but I think I've done the grapes as well. Let's see what we've got in here in storage. Olives 7, so nearly a 5-ton of grapes. So we should see before long if this is done. Now, this will be interesting because it's only when you do a test like this that you realise that something works or something doesn't, and that you've missed something or that you've not quite got something right. I do like the grapes, and yeah, I like the fact that I've used that. It sort of ties the production together, which I quite like. It's like a set, and I'm going for that type of thing, really. So we need to stick this in. Does this accept grapes and oils? Is my question. Does it not accept the originals? Or is it just in the wrong place? Ooh, I didn't think I'd switch those off, so I'm going to have to sell these, aren't I? I think it was causing issues. I think I left it on, and then I switched it off on purpose. Right, okay, so oh, no, it's the 2. Okay. You can carry on, and I'll literally finish this in a minute. Ooh, and I'm just... Oh, it's a bit... Oh. Well, you know, like, what are you doing? For heaven's sake! You're trying to empty or cook it, I suppose. But I mean, like, I'm not being nasty, but that's ridiculous. Why you shouldn't be emptying yet? Yeah, they do this on a few Let's Plays. They just randomly, they're half full, and they go from tazzing from the other end of the field and empty. And I'm like, why would you? I mean, they've done a lot though. Why would you do that? I don't know where on earth you got to either. Set the other one back first, and then I'll somehow try and find out after wrecking my extra wheat. Stick you now. Actually, 10,224. Oh, did we? Oh no, it's right. Yeah, no, this is a big hole, isn't it? And it has got a lot of space, so I can't say that I'm wrong with that. It is a monster. Yeah, that Massey's got about 12,000. I've just increased the hold on that. Legitimately, I've literally made the hole bigger. And put additional sort of storage things on the top, so... Yeah, I'm dropping the idea of this, obviously, because it is average enjoys. Although I sort of went, and I'm not sort of backtracking either. I do really love the Rossa Mash. It's got a beautiful shape. I think it's one of the nicest shaped harvesters that we've got. It's got a really sort of cute form factor, I think. Always have done. But it's another modder, so I'll go with the Giants one. So we want nearest. Go, and we will go and see if we can find... It's not wrong what I'm doing, obviously, but I can't tweak it and then put it in for testing is all. So it looks like... Let's do a bit of cleaning while we've got this. Well, actually, I think that's probably the next row for this one here, I should say. But it might be from the bottom. I might be going the wrong way, so let's give this a shot. Say nearest. Goes veers off, it's because it's on the wrong. Yeah, it is. So down's this one and that one's backwards. So right, that'll do though. That will do. Yeah, it got down to the bottom by the look of it. How are we doing with our? Now we were. Let's catch up with where we were, because we've ran down there. We were trying to grab the odd bale. So I think we're gonna have to sell these, because there was a reason. I think. It's some reason why I can't mix the two together, although I have on some, so I'm not sure. I might just put back the old one as well, but we'll sell this. Obviously it's beginning to do the proper new grape, so we'll just sell the old ones. It's the easiest solution at present. And we'll grab that odd bale. It's not going to win us a fortune, but... It's not bad, not for 1,000 litres, nearly 1,000 for 1,000 on hard economy. That means grapes are quite good, which we do know they are, of course, but let's go grab that odd bale. So it's only going to moan the Anderson about, like, different size bales, so we need to grab this first one, which is going to be one of the 12s, I think. Or 11, sorry, my bad. It's close. Yeah, it's well chuffed with that session where we did the planting and seeding. I can't believe that we like hit the whole farm and just like went bang, 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 and it was all done. It was amazing. Why? Oh, so there's still a glitch on this one. So in that case, we need to like get creative. So I need to have a look at this. This did work unless I've broken it again. No, that is working. So we need to tell the straw. Oh, we've probably already done it because I think we had this problem before. So I need to check this straw factory on why it's not accepting the production silo. I need to be doing. So I've changed the labelling on this so it's more human. Yeah, that we have done. I thought we had. But, right, so on the Anderson. Although I would imagine we may as well leave that till the end, I would think. Yeah, it was amazing. I was talking the other day about how we're getting so many fence. And on Oak City, it's nearly all fence. I bought a Fiat and I bought a case as well, but it was all fence. And guess what dropped today? Another fence. Yeah, the big 1100. So I thought, no, you've got enough big tractors. You've got 400 odd horsepower tractors. I can't imagine at the minute. But I said, you watch. I'm gonna need to buy a 18-meter cultivator or something, and I'm gonna need. The trouble is, you can do the plough. That's big plough. I think it's Hispano. That's you can use. Right, who's blocked by what? Oh, it's because the baler's yielding. Oh, okay. He's moving on. That's all right then. So going to be quite a bit of cleaner, but and that score's going to be blocked by that. This is the trouble. I've always said this. When you do this type of job, the harvesters are not very good at dealing with. Why is he over there anyway, though? His row is here. Unless I'm totally lost the plot. Which is possible, but we need to shift that out of the way. So he's going to be in the way of the baler any second now. Did this? No, it did empty. Wow, not doing badly. Wow, that is just too fast for a baler. Yeah, I like a bit of relay. It just looked wrong. It does, but I can't do anything about it. I mean, I know I can take G826 mods, but I'm a massive fan of his work. So, yeah, it's one of those modders that's really... I knew in FS25 that he could do well more than he did do. And obviously he's now gone into vehicles himself. And he's done that stupendous thing. I just wish I could turn the silly speed off and it would just be normal. Because I like the bale size thing, and I would only choose to. Which way is that going? Wow, yeah, these are going to meet nicely in the middle, aren't they? Really? So he's going to wait for that to be well down. So sorry, young lady. I apologise. You've not got a clue what I'm on about. It's funny, isn't it, when you think about it? We talk about AI, but that's an AI character that is a lady. Well, actually, it's not. It's true. Frithgar and that was it tickled me. When it first started, we were getting female characters as well. He always said he. But it's when you consider he's not complete. Right, which way are you? Going the wrong way. I think we'll leave that. I'll take over. I'm going to do a road going down. Yeah. Because although it is a female looking character, it actually is artificial, so therefore it's not got a sex at all. Unless we're going to get into pedantics, I suppose, in which case it might. Yeah. It's a depiction of a human lady, let's be honest. Let's leave it at that. That's a far better way of... And this is literally... I'll watch very carefully that I don't click near their header. See, it did make a difference that it was worth having two on the field. I was totally wrong when I said, oh, it'll take 10 minutes, only a small field. Oh, no, it's not. It's a much bigger field than you thought. So definitely having two on the field was a definite right decision. So that also wants to be stopped because it doesn't realise that the field's actually been done. Let's get this off. And we shall see what we shall see, because I don't think that's a badly all off this field. Let's jump into that and we'll leave the baler baling. I think some of the sounds are missing off this. It's certain sounds like are missing that you'd sort of know that you normally have. Now obviously that's my fault, but I'm sure I did do the sound files right and I put them into the same place that Average Enjoyer. You put them into a separate folder called sounds, and I literally followed the path. You have to point it inside the XML to that, and I did, so I don't understand why it's not finding them. Well, I don't know, this one sounds the same, so that's the one that is Average Enjoyers. I mean, literally is the proper one in the mods folder is what I mean, so maybe I have done it right. Yeah, that's got a sound and everything as well, so you must have done. I must have done. It's got a pretty quick unload, which is nice. Right, so then, excellent. So let's leave this out, because let's be honest, we've got the two headers, which it's about time really we did, so we can switch them back off. Oh, okay. Switch the engine off to drop the header down, which I suppose, well, yeah, probably actually. I would say that's true. So, in total, 38,306 litres of this, and that, we've got bits of the field that are actually ready. Is that a bit of barley though? Was that a really clever thing to do? Seriously, it's a hugger bank that's bit bumpy, because you know you can get across, but what about the trees that are going to block your way that you now need to chop down because you've been silly? Oh, do you know, seriously, we haven't even got one, have we? We haven't actually bought one because we've never chopped a single thing down on this, because no one's been silly enough to actually do something like this before. It's Kazdan, yes, that's the new steel. Right, okay, so we need to put... God, you know, seriously, the things you do sometimes are silly. It is true. I don't know. Yeah, get myself into trouble. We're going to have to chop every single tree down on the way. That's it. We're done. Now yeah, go on. Let's be honest. The other thing is, once you're committed. You can't like turn back, can you? It's when you do these silly things, you've got to carry on because you've sort of committed. You can't turn this thing around in a river, can you? Really? Right. So then. Switch the barley on then in the mill. Right. Oh, actually, has this got barley? No, I think so. I hope so. After all that, so yes, we've got the barley. Everything is on. There's just the wheat flour, which will soon be here in the morning. Got the rice flour on as well. Yeah, I must make a new a long grain rice as well. Smashing. So bakery is busy baking the 5,000 litre pattern. That's doing well, which we knew it was. I must make a bale pusher as well. That's not a big project. I literally, it really is mainly. I thought it was. Once I was just before I had a look at it from FS25. I thought I reckon it's. Basically done with collisions, which I'm surprised no one else has ever done, because the bale pusher was the only thing in FS25 that actually pushed the bales properly, and it was indeed done by collision. So I was right before I'd even looked. I thought you know, with what I know now about the game, I thought that's what it's going to be, and it is. Right, well, I think we'll leave it there. We'll leave the. He's a courseplay beta. Well, of course he is, because you can't have a normal worker doing that anyway. So, right. So we've done everything bar grabbing the probably 2 or 3 bales that are. Yeah, I mean, we're not going to have many, are we? I think like 20. That's a point. How big are they? Let's just have a quick look. Then I am scooting. Yeah, so I think even that one should be the right size now. The bigger. Switch that off. Always know when the hand's wobbling over things that you've got your super strength still on from you. Now it should be one of the. I don't know, smaller. No, it's not. It's 22,000 litres. That's not too terrible, actually. It's big, but not sillily like 85 tons or anything like that. That's quite doable. So we'll grab those next session, let him finish. And, yeah. This is probably going to be one of the few sessions I've actually done on time, which is, and not a single time lapse as well. Right, so all that remains to be said is thank you very much for watching. Truly do hope you're going to stick with me on this journey. And I'm going to say goodbye for now.